In this tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how I make shakes like this in DaVinci Resolve. All right, so as you can see here, I have two clips. These are both speed ramped. I want to just add some extra energy to them using these shakes. So on the edit page, go to your effects panel and search up adjustment clip. Now we're going to make this 12 frames long. Now go ahead and open this adjustment clip in Fusion. Now that we're in Fusion, hit Shift Space and type in shake, and you're going to click this camera shake right here. Make sure it's the second one. The nice thing about this is that you don't need any plugins. This is just built into DaVinci. So the first thing you're going to do is turn everything down to 0 except for motion scale, speed scale, and PTR speed. And on the border type right here, set it to either reflect or replicate. Go to the first frame, click this diamond icon right here and set it to 2. Now go all the way to your last frame, select the diamond again, and drag it down to 0. Click this spline button to open your spline editor. Click this zoom to fit. Now click inside this area and hit Control A. It'll be Command A if you're on Mac, and S. Now go ahead and copy my graph settings. You want it to be something like this. All right, now go to your speed scale and set it to 1.228. We're going to turn the motion blur up to 0.78. This is personal preference. I like having motion blur in my shakes, so I'm going to add it for this one. Now for your pan amplitude, go ahead and set this to something like 0.3. Your tilt, set it a little bit lower, like 0.27. We're going to leave the rotation amplitude. For PTR speed, I'm going to set it to 1.68. Zoom, we're just going to leave that as 0. Same with zoom speed. And now if we play this back, we have a really nice looking shake. So if we go back to the edit page, if you hold Alt and left click, you can actually duplicate it. And you have these exact shakes that I was showing you before. It's really nice, almost like Twitch shake that you can use on all your videos. You can also save that as a preset as well. If you have your power bins, you can just drag it in there, rename it to whatever you want, and you can use it across all your videos. Now, if you want to customize these, you have a lot of different settings you can play around with. So if you wanted to do a Y shake, you can just turn the pan amplitude all the way down. So tilt is going to adjust the Y axis, pan is going to be the X axis. So you can really decide exactly what you want. The higher you put up the tilt amplitude, the stronger it's going to be. So you want it to be looking pretty smooth here. I'm actually going to turn this down a little bit. And you can also switch this to replicate as well. If we go back, we now have this Y shake. And I think this Y shake looks pretty clean. Now, if you wanted to sauce this up a little bit, what you can do is you can add an exposure to it. So something like a flash. That's going to give it a lot of energy. If you don't want to take the time to make these shakes, I actually have a music video transition pack for DaVinci that includes all the shakes that I use. It also has some other effects like flashes, zooms, and blurs. So these exact shakes and flashes you see right here are actually in the pack. So if you're interested at all, the link is in my bio. If you guys like this video, be sure to subscribe. I have a lot more DaVinci tutorials on the way, so stay tuned.